WWE right now finds himself in a weird period as they're trying to make a transition and make some younger superstars into their top guys, so to say, and there's a youth movement going on. And Chris Jericho made a point, said, obviously need a youth movement. Did it take Goldberg X amount of years to get over? Did it take so-and-so guy X amount of years to get over? And yes, you always do need to move young guys up, but I think it has to be done in the right way. I do agree with the concept of always making new people. I'm very much for that. Another concept I agree with is what Kevin Nash actually hit on, is I think it takes years, and it takes quite a long time for a wrestler or a superstar, be it WWE or TNA, being on television to build a loyal following who really respect you and who believe in you as being a true superstar. Christian is one of the first guys that comes to mind. Christian deserves to be pushed to the max. If Christian doesn't win a world championship, that is injustice. Myself, on the other hand, I'm a guy who has busted my ass year after year after year, and I've built a fan base and a fan following because I've always given my all every time I've went to the ring, whether I was sick, hurt, I didn't feel like doing it. I always did. I always made sure to go out of my way to interact with fans and be good to my fans because I realized without them there would be no me. There's a lot of guys like that. Gail Kim's a girl who stands out in my mind who is vastly underutilized as well. Those people need to be utilized to their max in the WWE. You just can't say, well, we've got these young guys, we're going to push them, and these guys are going to be our top stars. They've done a good job with some guys like the Nexus as far as getting a group of guys who are completely unknown over in a short amount of time, and they do have to do that to a degree, but don't throw away the guys you have that are already over. Because in wrestling, I don't think it's that anyone necessarily needs a youth movement. I think what wrestling needs is a talent movement. And I think you have to try things that are different, cool, and things that are cutting edge. People talk about NXT. I think NXT was a really cool concept in the beginning, but then once they started doing these silly obstacle courses and challenges and it became so campy and hokey, then it completely lost all credibility, and you see where the show ended up. WWE is an amazing entertainment juggernaut, but they're just so bad at going so far down the entertainment road that it becomes unbelievable. And the one thing that also I think hurts wrestling ratings nowadays is other television. There's so much great television out there. Shows I watch that I can name: Sons of Anarchy, The Event, Dexter, True Blood. All those shows have great storylines and they stay consistent. The characters stay consistent, and week to week everything makes sense. I always hate it in wrestling when things don't make sense or when a character does something that is completely against what this character stands for or believes in. If the writing in wrestling can grow stronger, that will help it out as well, I think.